Kevin, do you remember talking about having a YouTube channel where you would just do the British fuck character of talking about being pissed and puking on...
Instead of shoving cunts in my asshole, I prefer to lick hamburgers from strangers and put him back and tell them to eat it in front of me or else I'll piss on their fucking shit.
So that's a yes?
Yes.
Dude, that was... I've carried that with me so much that, like, literally, you have no idea how many times I say to myself, I fucking pissed and I'm gonna puke on my own tits.
But you got to start it off with the most obnoxious.
It's
really clutch to the character, actually.
Instead of shoving piss in my throat, I prefer choking on banana peels and nearly dying every day before I go to sleep.
I have carried that character with me for so long without you knowing that it's stuck with me. The second you did it, that is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. You telling me you wanted to wear one of those Viking Broomhilda fucking hats, sit in a tub, and do that character on camera for fucking YouTube. I've imagined that every time I've said anything in that fucking voice. It is one of the greatest things that you have ever introduced me to that has not become a real thing. It's influenced me.
Instead of washing my paws with soap in the bathtub, I prefer to cleanse myself with liquid shit.
So Just
Instead of using toilet paper, I prefer to wipe my asshole with my bare hands and lick it off until my hands are clean. And I don't proceed to wash my mouth. I just simply go about my day and I shit in public and I don't even wipe my fucking ass as I skip the doodle-doo down to your local flea market and I cough on every item in good.
Kevin, everybody. Kevin, my favorite human being when this character comes up. My favorite fucking human. Because that just speaks to me on a fucking level that like nothing else does.
Instead of clipping my own toenails, I prefer to punch my nutsack until it's black and blue. Instead of eating vegetables, I prefer swallowing thumbtacks and fucking shoving spatulas up my asshole.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, everybody.
I want to say...
Hold on. Introduce yourself.
I want to say, hi, I'm your host, blah, blah, blah. But that's just because I started the bullshit of introing the show.
Fair enough.
I'm Chris, who
I'm
does
Nick.
not have a last name. To my right, doing a guttural is the man, the myth, pee-pee poo-poo.
Kevo. What's
Kevo.
up? Suck me.
Suck me. Hi, everybody. Suck me off.
Blow my tits.
And sitting across from my genitalia over here. Not in that fashion, but just in a linear sense.
Dude, I can
Nicholas.
I can stare straight down your jeans.
Yeah,
I can
dude,
see no
I'm-
bulge, but I can stare straight down your
Because
jeans.
there's none.
Hi,
and I'm just-
everyone. I'm Nick.
Thanks for waving at my fucking genitalia.
I was waving at the
Thin air. The board.
The board, because no one's gonna listen to us. 'cause
I'm
we're
bored.
garbage. You're bored.
Your mom's
Bored.
bored.
Do something entertaining.
All right.
Entertain me.
We're
All right,
trying.
fine, whatever.
Wow.
No.
You don't need to take your dick out,
No,
dude.
not
It's been,
yet. Not
the
yet.
show has been on for like
It's
a
not-
minute.
He's wearing boxers. They're blue boxers with what is that? Orange.
Lightning bolts and Dragon Balls.
Lightning bolts and Dragon Balls.
Oh my god.
And now I will take
Oh,
my
man.
shorts
See,
off and
all
reveal
right,
my
well,
underwear.
this is the Pantsless Podcast.
Well, dude, like,
with your
First
epic
off-
host, Nick.
We have to know
You-
what I
first
chose.
off,
some
hold on.
pussy-ass people.
you
Kevin
stick me in this
Chris.
house in this humid heat, and I'm
That's
wearing
not my fault.
I'm wearing pants, and like
Me too.
I run hot, so
Kevin's,
I gotta
like,
take
just-
my pants off.
Never mind.
Guys, check out my underwear.
Nice.
You see those bears?
Mine
on it?
is just
I do
color.
not.
They're like snowflakes and bears.
I can't get my
Just
pants
color.
back up.
I got Christmas themed
Kevin,
underwear.
if this is not a sign of how weird things are going to become eventually, Nick said, "Oh, do something entertaining."
he dropped his pants.
my
just
pants
pulling.
are
I'm
off
pulling
now.
up my shorts to reveal my
I
long
dropped-
boxers.
I dropped my pants.
This is fairly conservative right now.
That is
It's conservative
compared
but
to
on-
what I just did. That is extremely
It's fairly
conservative. That
conservative.
is Donald Trump to fucking.
This is the underwear I'm wearing. It has bears. There's snow bears.
Good one, Mr.
There's
Political.
snowflakes.
Yeah, well, I was trying, but I got interrupted. So fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
suck you
Okay.
yourself.
So this is
I took
the
a drink.
premise
Fuck off.
of this entire show is that we have probably had too much to drink and maybe
And in
You
an
know,
ornament.
we've had other things.
Oh God, I can't speak. Oh God, this was a mistake.
Yeah, hold on, I'm steamrolling. Maybe we've had too much of other
I was.
things as well. But I think a good rule for today's podcast
Burp into the mic. What are you doing?
is if you
Dude, I
bomb,
wanted to burp off the mic because I didn't want to fucking put
You're wasting burps.
if you bomb, take a drink.
That's better. That's better.
It was-
Go
that
on
was not
now,
a good
Chris.
one.
Go on with
If
your
you-
boring
all right,
explanation.
I
that
try.
nobody
I
gives a
tried
fuck
to set
about.
up a premise.
No,
and
you did. You
I
did.
just got.
I said I took
I'm
a drink.
very offended
Shake
by
the
your
thing.
by your two steamrolling me. I think if we bomb, you should take a drink.
Yeah, so basically when I speak and try to be funny, I'll take a drink, and when I'm not trying to be funny, it might go over well.
Yeah, if we laugh. But most of the time, whenever all of us talk, we're gonna have to take a drink eventually.
My undies are falling down.
My undies.
What are you guys drinking on?
I have a Gentleman Jack and Diet Sam's Cola, I'm assuming. It's not a Diet Coke. I don't know what it is. Chris, you
It's-
provided it.
It's Aldi's Diet Coke. I have a mixed
Aldi's,
drink of
okay.
piss and shit, and ice cubes.
That's
Nice.
non-alcoholic, so
Jankum.
It's also keto, actually,
Keto.
You know what else?
because
is
it's
keto?
my own shit.
Wait, does
and
shit
I'm
have
keto.
like sugar or carbs in it?
Well, it depends on
That
your
depends on Second
diet.
Harvest. That depends on Second Harvest.
Depends on what you ate, right?
It's all of the
Right.
byproducts. So if I'm keto and I eat my own shit, it's keto.
Ooh, conserve money.
Word, dude, I break. Can
Finish
you fu-
that. No,
Can
finish
you
that.
Shake the fucking.
Finish
shit,
that
dude?
Hey.
fucking shit before I shake this. Go
I just,
ahead.
I just want to
Finish it.
say,
I bake my shit into bread.
That's what you get.
God damn it.
Now take a drink, bitch. Kevin,
Look,
continue while he drinks.
I'm drinking an authentic Bavarian Hefeweizen.
Dude,
so-
you've got a Hefeweizen?
Yes, sir.
Good fucking call.
The-
Hefeweizens are fucking delicious.
Kevin,
it's like
got
you're
me hip to those
drinking-
a couple years ago.
Liquid glory. Especially when it's cold. I'll chug it, man.
No, dude, I'm telling you right
I
now.
won't, but
you
I
are
will.
correct. Hefeweizens are liquid glory.
Yes, sir.
Not to get too deep into like locality or whatever, but Gogglefogger is a fantastic beer made by a local brewery. It is a Hefeweizen, and it is fucking amazing. It is the best beer I've ever drank.
From where?
Fatheads.
Fatheads.
Fatheads Gogglefogger is the best beer.
Strongsville? Where are they at?
I don't
Somewhere
know
over
exactly
there.
where they're out of, but I know
They're
they've
around
got one.
there.
They've got one in Strongsville, one in I don't
Your
fucking
mom's
know.
asshole.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
I've been there
Strongsville.
recently.
Good luck trying to find us. Strongsville could be in Georgia,
Gogglefogger
could be
and
in
your
fucking
mom's
Florida.
asshole.
Go fuck yourself.
I'll be there later. I'll try.
Fatheads. Everybody loves fatheads.
So what is
Headhunter IPA. Classic.
Oh yes, also pretty goddamn good.
You gotta like IPAs though. It's not for everybody.
Hold on. He's trying to segue into something.
I was gonna say, what have you guys been up to throughout the week?
I drive for a ride share providing
Which one?
company. I
Segue.
drive for Lyft, and
You
I
didn't
was in-
actually have to answer.
I know I didn't, but you duped me into
Give him a
it.
5-star rating, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, find
Any
Chris-
Chris that you come upon in Lyft rideshare, you should probably just give them a 5 star
Just
because
to be
they're
sure.
having a tough time.
Mhm.
And I was in specifically, I was on the east side of Cleveland. And if you've ever driven on the east side of Cleveland, people just drive differently.
Well, way
on
to
the
keep
east side
that
of
fucking
Cleveland.
local, dude. I said
It's local enough.
Good or
Who
bad?
the fuck knows about us in L.A. right now?
it doesn't
you know?
matter.
It's local enough that if people find out who we are, then they'll
Blah,
understand we're
blah.
also in the Cleveland
I'm not
area.
upset about not keeping it local, but at the same time, I'm not trying to keep it local. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And the east side of Cleveland perhaps is a little ghetto. And so I dropped somebody off on the
Oh my
east side
God.
of Cleveland, and I got another ride before I dropped them off, which means like I got to go pick the next person up.
right. That's like a
And-
ride share.
Yeah, and it was like 4 minutes before I had to go pick the other person up.
Okay.
And I got there, and there was like 9 cop cars outside
What'd you do?
of the place. And I was like, I don't have shit to do here.
Why'd you do
I don't
that?
have anything to do here. So I pulled into the other person's driveway, like just across the street. And so I rolled my window down, and it's clearly they are at the house of the person that I am supposed to pick up. So like I was their bailout of getting caught from the cops. I would have driven them to safety if I was 5 minutes earlier. And so I'm sitting in the other person's driveway, and I'm staring the cops down, and I'm like, I hope they don't try to go like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm fucking giving
I'm
this
doing
person
my
a
job,
ride.
officer.
Dude,
I'm
but
trying to
hold
give
on.
this person.
You could have been a key witness if that were the case. Because you literally could have been picking up the person that
Hey.
they were trying to get for some manslaughter or like it could have been like the
Yeah,
What'd
they
he
would've
do?
killed
Did
me.
you find out what he did?
No, I claimed the $5 no-show fee and left.
That's you know what, that's fair. Kevin, what have you been up to this week?
Drinking, sleeping, eating food, playing Mario Maker 2,
You been on that pandemic life?
being on YouTube. Yeah, pandemic hard, bro.
Lucky you. I've been essential and I've
Yeah.
been stressed out by my
We
job.
thank you. Let's give him an applause. We
No,
thank
do
you for
not
being
no.
essential
Fuck
worker.
that. Fucking stop
Yeah,
that.
Great job.
Stop it. My job is essential, but at the same time, I feel like it shouldn't have been. It should have been one of those things like being on the inside of my job. I see that, like, some of it, yeah, I can understand how that's essential and that's essential, but 90% of our job was not essential. And yeah, you could make the argument, well, when everything opens back up, having this done will give us a head start. Sure, but at the same time, like, it's not essential right now. We don't need to be putting that person and that person and that person times 30 at risk. You know what I mean?
Some jobs are bullshit essential, and some jobs are actually fucking
And
essential.
mine is halfway between. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're helping construction workers out.
Let's not
and
get too generalized, but yeah, you are correct.
I thought that was non-generalized.
that was,
as possible.
but that, like I'm saying, no, you were correct. I was agreeing with you. I'm just saying, let's not get too generalized into it. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
let's not get too
Sorry.
detailed.
We'll cut that part
Ultimately,
No, no,
out. Not to get too specific.
no,
that
that part
Nicholas
was.
is a.
Stop it!
He's salty because he can't just fuck off. He has to work right now.
Shh,
While
Kevin.
a lot of
But
his peers
also-
are just fucking off and doing nothing and
Nick,
jerking off.
you're not wrong,
Okay,
though,
so
Kevin.
you
You're
would
not
describe
wrong.
it as a
is that what I'm
semi-
getting from
You
this?
you are correct. I wish I could just sit at home and not do anything right now
Nick's
and collect unemployment, but I can't.
Yeah.
And it's not that like I'm like super fucking like upset that like people who are sitting on unemployment are making more than me.
Those
even
pieces
though
of
I'm
shit.
I wouldn't say they're pieces of shit because like there's a lot going on where I'm like, you know what? No, get what you can while you can from the man. But like my thing is
Rob him.
my thing is like 90% of the people we put out there are not doing something so important that they should be deemed essential. And now that the stay-at-home order in our state is done, it feels like a lot of the shit that we've done has not been necessarily essential. It's just more or less like, yeah, it
Alcohol.
helps.
Alcohol is 100% essential, man. You better have
It
the
was
liquor
throughout
store.
this entire thing. I will agree with that.
Good old alcohol, baby.
Well, like traditionally, what you what your job provides is an accessory to an essential job.
Yes, but
And-
90% of what I've seen out in the field,
But in practice,
90% of what I've seen out in the field, I feel was not necessarily essential, but just getting a head start on what would be considered an essential for day-to-day life. It's not necessarily that it was essential at the time. It just kind of is a thing that would be nice one, by the way, both of them. It would be considered like essential to everyday life, but not necessarily needed the way we were doing it because they could have just had the essential anyway. Does that make sense?
yes.
Like let's say you have power lines that go to your house and they need replaced, but you're getting the power to your house.
How essential is that?
Exactly. If you need it replaced because it's getting old, but it's still doing the job, maybe that can wait until after
But if
the
somebody
stay-at-home
else's
order.
power was out, that needs replaced first.
Yes, correct. And that's not what my job entailed. My job entailed just taking care of everybody at one time. It's a head start on when everybody needs the replacement, but at the same time, it's still viable for what's up. You know what I mean? By the way, sorry about the hard P on that one, but
Hey,
It's
man,
okay.
nothing.
The mic is right next to my
nothing
face.
is
so-
necessary, man. Nothing's necessary.
nothing is necessary. Everything is permitted, correct?
Reality isn't even necessarily real.
I will
man.
take a drink. Shake the fucking maraca on me. I don't give a
Shake
shit.
the maraca.
I mean, it was an okay reference, to be honest with you. Like, people that got... Like, Nathan would be like, fuck yeah, right now, but...
Fuck Nathan. I love him to death, but fuck Nathan.
Nathan...
Everybody knows
if
Nathan.
anyone is autistic that I know.
I shouldn't laugh
Nathan
at
will
that, but-
explain to you the ins and outs of Overwatch and why you're retarded.
As a fellow autist with Nathan, but seriously,
Nick, you talk about autism. Were you physically diagnosed or whatever?
No, but it's pretty
No,
fucking
dude,
sure.
it's
That's a joke. That's an inside joke that you're
No.
autistic.
Yeah,
no,
I don't
no,
have a
it's-
dad, and Nick is autistic.
no, but seriously though, it's not been diagnosed. But come on, Kevin, you've known me forever.
you
can't
might be,
tell me you haven't
might be
seen
too
it.
harsh on yourself.
I don't know
you
what you're talking
you
about.
definitely can't smell things, but
Right.
you might be autistic.
Maybe because you can't smell, you're just confused and you think you're
I
autistic.
literally hold on. I'm a manager at a company, and I told one of my subordinates today what our podcast usually does with those porn bits, and
Yeah.
I
Spoiler
literally
alert.
Way to ruin the bit, by the way.
we do that every week.
We haven't said this is the first show.
We had a pilot, guys. We
This
had a
is
pilot.
Week number 2. How do you? How
We
can
had
you
a pilot.
say
You won't
we
hear
do
it.
it every week, and we've been doing this for 5 days. It hasn't been a week.
Spoiler alert.
It hasn't been a week, and this is show number 1. Go on now.
All right,
I
but
just
that was
wanted
the
to yell.
premise we built this on. Okay, let's be fair. Kevin,
Hey, welcome to
I
the
can-
Burp Podcast. We each burp, and you guys listen to us burp. It's the greatest podcast. Burp.
and episode 1 is the drunk cast, so
The
that
drunk-
You're not
have,
burping.
Welcome to the fucking show.
you have literally the worst one to start off with.
yeah, this is terrible.
and
this
I
will-
would. No,
This
hold
is
on.
Not
this
my
is-
fault.
Actually, is I
Not
think
my
it's pretty
fault.
good.
Not my fault.
All right, look, just point fingers.
Well, we're all in this together.
right here.
We're all in the same ship. Captain Nicholas over here is
Oh,
the
dude,
one
no,
guiding
this
us, and
was-
we're just
look,
his crewmates.
Look, hey,
His-
hey, you're the
his
one that told me to
yardy-hardy
drink,
Crewmates.
and now I'm drinking. So
Speaking of which,
We have an
I need to make
alcoholic on
another
our
drink.
podcast.
Yeah, it's all
His
of
name
us.
is Nick,
you're welcome.
and he's shouldn't be drinking.
Should I stop? Do you want me to stop, Kevin?
No, you should.
You should have
drink
said that
more.
on mic. Say it on mic.
Where'd
No,
Chris
drink
go?
more.
That was terrible. Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin.
come at
This
me.
is one of the only times you and I are going to get to have a serious conversation.
Let's
So
talk
I-
shit about Chris.
No, hold on,
Okay,
because
go.
I'm there.
Go,
I'm
hurry,
right there.
hurry.
So, if I were to ask you if dragons breathed fire, would you answer yes or no?
Yes.
You would answer yes.
Yes, because dragons traditionally have breathed fire.
Traditionally breathe fire. Wow, that is a statement because someone I know would like to just say maybe and move the fuck on.
Wow. Know your fiction, bitch.
No, hold on. I'd like to give him a moment to defend himself, but before you talk steamroller, give me a second. I was trying to make a point to him drunkenly one night over Xbox Live that maybe there is some connection to old lore and science based on what we know it as now that might have made sense. And I asked him a question of, do dragons breathe fire?
Wait, so you're not
Yes.
talking fiction? You're talking as if this was a real possibility of evolution or some shit?
Not evolution, but like scientific theory.
Reality.
I made the point of, do dragons breathe fire, yes or no? And this piece of shit just kept answering maybe. Because he's a troll. Because he wanted to troll me the whole time. Continue. You can go ahead now.
We had a 40-minute
It was longer.
discussion.
It was
I'll
longer.
say, okay, if you want to say it was longer. Than
No,
we had,
dude, I will be
we
complacent
had-
and say it was
I think
longer.
it was about 40 minutes.
It was longer.
It was like at the very
It
whatever.
was an
at
hour
the
and
very
10
least-
to an hour and 20.
It was a half-hour discussion leading up, and we were like counterpointing each other, where it's like, I think this thing, you think that thing, and like let's go back and forth.
and it was fun up to a
And
certain point.
And I felt like Nick was trying to pin me into a corner of yes or no. So I said maybe. Hey, can I ask you a
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Do dragons breathe fire?
Yeah.
Do all dragons breathe fire?
Unless they're broken, if they're proper dragons, they would breathe fire.
What about ice dragons?
Yeah, they breathe ice, but that's the ice.
But is
dragon.
that not fire?
Oh my God, I don't know the answer
See, but
anymore.
this is the point I'm making.
So
This motherfucker
so
said maybe.
Lightning dragons.
Maybe
Correct.
all dragons breathe fire, but also we were both very inebriated
Ghost
at
dragons.
the time,
What
and
about
we
ghost
just
dragons?
didn't want the other person
Ghost
to win
dragons
the
breathe
argument.
spirit.
What do ghost
And
dragons
Nick
breathe?
They breathe
purposefully waited for me to be off microphone to fucking bring this shit up. By the way,
But my point that I was trying to make was the inevitable heat death of the universe.
that you just recalled like yesterday because we were on the phone with each other.
No, that I just recalled today. No, it was yesterday.
it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
I was talking.
I
to you.
shit a brick yesterday because dude, I got so angry at you. I did like 4 shots and blacked out and fucking couldn't remember what I was trying to think of. But like, dude, you and I were on this like big kick of like how old lore could tie into actual scientific theory.
into reality.
And I went on this fucking wild goose chase and I was trying to get you to follow me and you just said, "Nah, dog, that's not me."
Nah, duh.
He
Yeah,
said no.
I thought you were trying to pin me into a corner of yes or no,
And I
didn't
but
want to.
hold
I
on.
didn't want to go with you.
But hold on, because I said a million times, I'm like, dude, just answer the question with a yes or no.
Yeah, because if yes, then
And I
have
said,
this
trust
answer.
me.
If no, then I have this answer. But I didn't. Again, we've had this discussion before, and I thought what you were saying was maybe,
Nice.
maybe could have been a logical
BRB.
answer. This is boring.
It's not boring.
fucking-
Dude, no. Because the whole point is I was trying to lead
Kevin
you.
just left the podcast.
He's taking a strategetic piss. The whole point that I was trying to make that night was like, so I wanted to get to a point where I was making the same kind of Chris-splaining thing that you do, where you say one thing.
We get it. I Chris-splain. We know what it means.
They don't.
This is podcast number 1, and they know what it means.
They're not. They're gonna know later.
They will.
They will.
This is a reference for
I'm trying to
future
give them a heads
people
up.
that come back to
I'm
the
trying
first
to give them a
fucking
heads up.
podcast.
I'm trying to give them a heads up. Let's be fair.
Yeah. You
but-
notice how you were trying to explain something and now you just had to take a step back for 15 seconds? That's what we're talking about.
Chris,
Go
you're the
ahead.
one that forced me to drink. So let's be
Of
fair.
course. What am I here for? Kevin is here to inebriate me, and I am here to inebriate you.
And I don't have to worry
You-
about Kevin because he slams drinks.
But you could help him along the way.
No, I don't need to help him at
but
all.
I would very much enjoy it
Oh,
if you
sure.
helped him along the way.
My point that I'm trying to make. My point.
I'm trying to
Chris,
get Kevin to piss himself in my attic.
again
Yeah.
for the
I've been
third
here the
time.
whole
Yeah.
time. I
Dude,
agree entirely.
I was upstairs in my attic. I was upstairs in my attic yesterday, and I looked down at the corner of the fucking box spring, and I'm like, "There's like a watermark right here."
Yeah, from
where
when
it
he
looks like
pissed.
it looks like somebody like the rainwater washed into my window upstairs
Close the window.
and flooded the. And I was like, dude,
It could have been you pissing.
Look,
this
one
box-
time. Look, one
and
time.
it's just the corner.
Hey,
It's
hey.
just the corner that never pointed at the
Calm
window.
down.
Stop,
calm down.
stop,
Listen,
steamroller.
It
Stop.
had to
Steamroller,
be
slow
pissing.
down. One time I took acid and we were all hanging out. I think other people took some psychedelics.
Right.
I
but
didn't.
and our Spenny boy,
Nick wasn't there.
the good old
I was
Spenny
not
boy
there.
was there.
I
And,
got text messages.
I got blacked out drunk on acid, which is hard to do. It's hard to get blacked out drunk on acid, but I
had to turn
accomplished
him
it.
up in the mix a little bit.
I
That's fair.
accomplished it.
Sorry.
I was drinking a lot of hard alcohol.
You drank
Regular
like a
shit.
bottle and a half, dude. You drank an entire bottle of liquor and then was like, I'm going for round 2, bitch.
Look,
And
and
we were
I,
smoking
hey man,
weed,
Hold on.
you
Before
know,
either of you go any
some
farther,
marijuana cigarettes.
stop on mind-altering substances. You feel like a fucking Saiyan or like a Super Saiyan, to put it in nerdy terms.
or
you feel-
supersonic.
You feel superhuman. So when it comes to Kevin being on a mind-altering substance like LSD,
Acid.
acid, he fucking felt like Superman. And so he felt like maybe 3 bottles was just par and not fucking beyond par.
It was impressive for the mindset, but I was there.
Kevin,
And I was there
Please
before
continue.
he finished
Yeah.
the first bottle, and I was like,
Well, sometimes
This
when
is
you're on
gonna go
acid,
well.
you're in the mindset of just complete.
I gotta take a strategetic piss. by
Yeah,
the way.
take
I'll
a
be-
take a
strategic piss, boy.
strategic piss.
And when you're taking acid and drinking, sometimes you just keep drinking, and you almost feel like you could drink infinitely. In which case, I did that one time, and I did drink infinitely. And then I ended up like laughing and cackling like a baby that just now got born into the universe, and just like being astonished at how ridiculous life was. So I could just do nothing but laugh in a almost blacked out state. And then later that night, I ended up pissing just in the room, you know, and our good friend happened to catch it on camera just so he could be like, hey, dude, check this out. You was blacked out pissing in an attic, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Which, Kevin, it's one of those few moments where I was not here for,
Mhm.
but I actually got via text message later. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, because someone literally said the words to you, "You're pissing your pants," and you literally looked at them in the eye and said, "I don't fucking care." Continued doing it, and then laid
Yeah.
back down and went to sleep.
But the 2 other times which I've pissed in not a bathroom, blacked out in someone's house, I didn't piss my pants. I whipped my cock out, and then I pissed either A, in their living room, or B, on the wall. In
Which
their
is what
dorm
you
room.
do.
Yeah. Because I was like, maybe I was sleeping, and I was just like, yeah, I got to take a piss in this unorthodox place, bro. Who knows, dog? I don't
Right.
know. I don't have control. So you just piss on the wall, and then people are like, hey, dog, you pissing on the wall. And then you're like, I'm sorry. I did. I'm blacked out. And maybe you wouldn't even sound that reasonable because you are blacked out. And you know what I'm saying? These things happen, dude.
So what I was trying to get at earlier,
Right.
sorry to bring it back.
Bring it back.
No, I
Bring that beat back.
I was trying to get at the dragons breathing fire. You said traditionally yes, which
Mm-hmm.
is the obvious fucking answer.
Then Chris changed my mind because there are ice dragons.
Okay,
there are
but
lightning, thunder dragons.
traditionally was the question I asked later. I said,
Thank you,
traditionally-
Kevin.
Traditionally,
Traditionally, yeah, fire. They're the
Okay.
flame bringers.
not only that,
But not do all dragons breathe fire?
no.
That's a different question.
Hey, thanks for answering that.
now
question
hold
that
on,
I just
hold on,
presented
hold
to-
on. The point I was making was traditionally, and I said traditionally later in the argument. I said traditionally are dragons known to breathe fire, and you said, well, no, maybe. Kevin answered traditionally, literally within his first fucking sentence. He said traditionally.
But he just also said he changed his mind.
Minds can be changed.
traditionally
Change
though,
can be mine.
traditionally though, dragons do breathe
Deep.
fire. Okay, so when it comes to the Chinese lore of the devourer, dragons generally, if they do breathe fire upon their victims and burn them before they eat them. Are you gonna? Oh, you're turning me up. Oh, thank God. I thought you were turning me down.
Jesus
Turn it up.
Christ, No, come on.
Okay.
I'm trying to fucking-
Traditionally, dragons do breathe fire, and the devourer from Chinese mythology was known to devour the earth. Dragons are known
the
to
universe, not the earth. Everything.
Okay,
Everything
that-
and all things.
Okay, but yes,
Is this Chinese mythology, sir?
Yes.
Yes,
but
we
that
were
brings
trying
me
to
that
equate
brings
it
me
to
even
Chinese
farther to my
mythology.
point, and correctly. If dragons are known to breathe fire, and traditionally the devourer in Chinese mythology is known to devour everything.
Will
He
you
would
wake me up when
breathe-
he's fucking
Wake
done?
me up.
He would breathe fire upon the universe, and that would be done with it. Mythology to scientific theory, the heat death of the universe. That's all I was trying to get to this motherfucker.
Did
but
you
he just
ever
wanted
play-
to keep saying maybe.
Did you ever play
over
the
and
video
over
game
again.
Skyrim?
I will completely to defend myself in this argument that is pointless to anyone listening to the first podcast of this show. I was trying. Me and Nick were at like I'm on this side of the argument,
Snooze.
and this person is on the other side of the argument, and I'm not trying to help anything that goes in the way of
I
their
got-
argument.
I got personal.
I've
So I'm
already
trying-
fallen asleep.
I'm trying to
Can't even-
defend
what does he
my
say?
side
Dude,
of the
I got
argument.
personal though. I did get personal.
I thought.
Can
I
Chris
thought
just explain
personal-
something without taking 5 million minutes?
I thought you got more personal than I
Beep out
did.
his last name. Whatever.
We've talked.
Fuck it.
Way to
Yeah,
use his
I'll
last
beep
name,
that
by
part
the
out.
way.
I'll beep that part
Cut.
out. I wanted to buy a
Cut
notebook
that part out? Is
so
that
I
what you
could
were gonna
take
say?
notes of when we accidentally said our last name, so I could go in and find that spot.
That's
and
not gonna
beep it
happen.
out.
You
I'll
just
buy
gotta
I'll
listen
buy
to
a
it.
notebook for tomorrow. Or next time. I'll buy a notebook for next time. I forgot what I was fucking saying.
Don't worry about
I
it.
was defending myself.
You weren't.
It was boring our
Yeah,
audience
it
anyway.
What audience?
None.
The billions.
That being said, dragons breathe fire.
The specific dragon will breathe fire.
So-
not all dragons breathe
Kevin,
fire.
you've been sitting at home doing nothing. Chris, you've been driving around
Masturbating.
Uber, Lyft, that kind of thing. I've been out
Masturbating
in the workforce. We have 3 different viewpoints of how
Yawn.
the pandemic, thank you, has been going on. I'll take a drink. I don't give a shit.
I got a job, guys. I heard you lost your job.
I'm telling people to turn the
It's
stop
not me
sign
bragging,
around.
you fuck. It's not me bragging. It's just me pointing out we have 3 different viewpoints.
Dragons breathe fire and turn that fucking stop sign around so those other people can go.
Can we just get to the bit?
Go fuck.
I mean, we
lick
can.
a
I'm
nip.
enjoying this right now. I want to prolong it. I also want to go smoke a cigarette, so I'm not going to lie. I propose a stopping in recording
'Cause
and
I
then
could
picking
pee.
it back up
No.
immediately.
Dude, I could
No.
pee.
Take a piss. We already pissed.
You vote yes.
I could pee.
I vote yes.
But I could take a strategetic
it's vote,
piss.
it's vote yes.
This is
We
not
will be-
organic. I'm
This
against
is
this.
non-organic, but we will be right back.
No, I don't feel like I would be that stealthy, but I do feel lighter. I feel actually lighter almost in my loafers.
Because
Could
you
that-
took a shit.
Sure, we can go with that.
Did you
Could that
poopy?
be because you decided to take your pants off?
Oh,
or
that's what you're
could
trying
that
to get to.
Just be because you just
Oh.
feel that way.
No, I took my pants off. I feel better.
Pants on?
Is there any particular reason why you decided taking your pants off
I
was
mean,
a good idea?
what we're going to be going into
around
the
us?
Round
round,
hot, bro.
the next round of what we're about to.
Hot outside.
Yeah,
dog.
sometimes it's 61
You wearing
fucking
jeans.
degrees
That's
outside.
right, Kevin.
How comfortable
And
are you
it's
wearing
too
jeans
hot.
right now, jeans?
I am-
Dude,
I
yeah,
am-
go put on a pair of fucking
I am
basketball
no
a
shorts.
offense to my mommies
We just
out
took
there.
a 10-second break. You could have at least changed into basketball
10
shorts.
seconds?
You could have at least
It
stripped
was more
naked.
like 3 seconds. And
you had
feel
enough time to
particularly
literally-
comfortable with my temperature right now.
Temperature?
With jeans on. Temperature.
Temp.
Listen, this is the Inebriated Podcast.
Okay.
Episode 1.
Look,
that is
I
not
can
the name
I
of the
can forgive
podcast, but-
S's and
you know
like
what it is.
T's and R's, but not temperature when it should be temperature.
No, it should
Grammar
not be.
Nazi.
Dude, temperature.
Grammar Nazi.
Temperature?
Temperature.
Like,
Grammar Nazi.
do not-
Grammar Nazi.
Look, I don't care, but
I'm
he
the
knows
grammar
better.
Nazi.
Nazi,
You're not
grammar
speaking
Nazi.
that word correctly. You should speak that word the way that I should say that you should speak that
Temperature?
word.
Are
Because
you-
I'm the grammar Nazi.
Are
The
you
grammar
Sam Roberts?
Nazi.
Maybe. I don't know.
temperature.
Listen, though, when you say the word temperature,
You can call
if you
me.
slow it down, temperature.
Grammar Nazi,
I'm
the
with
grammar
Kevin.
Nazi.
Look,
you could
if
call
you wanna
me
break
the
it down,
grammar
No, hold on.
Nazi.
I can agree with Kevin. I'm being a little strict, but you didn't even hit the fucking R. You
I
could have
don't-
said temperature, and I would have left it alone.
But
you missed
grammar
temperature.
Nazi.
I can't defend the way that I said temperature initially because I don't remember how I said temperature initially.
You know I'm fucking with you, right?
I might have said it the right way.
No, you didn't say it the right way, but I'm just fucking with you. Like, I got no pants on. You really think I care
Yeah.
about how you say words?
Yeah.
Great.
You feel comfortable enough in your own
grammar
skin.
Nazi, the grammar Nazi.
I missed you over the grammar Nazi theme.
Okay.
That apparently I've earned.
All right.
You
So
could
this
call
is-
me
I wanted
the
to bring
grammar
something
Nazi.
up now that we're back from our
grammar Nazi.
0.3 second break here. But I found on Twitter a handle that I really like, and it's titled NEO underscore. Oh God, I forget it right now. What the fuck?
Great
Look at
radio.
dude.
Great fucking plug, by the way,
Great.
right? Scan.
Great stuff.
Scan.
Great ad.
Neo-scan?
NEO underscore scan.
Let me
And
look
it
at my phone.
gives
Yikes.
popular police scans. And what makes me think it's just one person listening to it, not like it's an official thing,
Okay.
is the fact that they don't catch everything. And when
All
I was
right.
talking about picking up a person for a rideshare earlier and they got busted by the police, I checked that shit and it was not on that Twitter. But I've seen some things on that Twitter that I think some of it's fucked up, but some of it is really funny. And if you could find I'll find some tweets here, but I think I think some of them are pretty funny. Give me a second. Let me look it up really quick.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah,
bum,
thank you
bum,
for the
bum.
music.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was
dun,
gonna let
dun,
him
dun,
flounder, but he chose to go into a dead air, so we. kind
No,
of
I
ba-
mean
ba-
sometimes you got if you Chris Splain, you better fucking carry the dead
that
air.
is public domain, by the way, Kevin. You're
Breep, 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 breep. Dun, 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 dun,
Like
right
some of
on.
them go like,
dun, dun, dun,
"Oh,
dun, dun,
hi, we're in this county at this street, and this is what's happening."
okay.
dun.
Is it local?
It is local to the greater Cleveland area because it is the Northeast Ohio
Okay.
police scanner.
Oh,
NEO
okay.
underscore scan.
I,
And again, I think
Nick,
it's just
on the podcast, have nothing to do with what he's reading. Just gonna put that out there.
it is a thing on Twitter. You can find
This
it on
is all
Twitter.
Chris.
Is it not? It is not my thing. But sometimes they post things like
I don't know if I can be privy to this.
they just like listen, like you read the thing and you go like, "Oh man, that is such a bad thing that is happening for society. Like society's crumbling." But then again, you laugh at it at the same time. Something like
Do you know what he's
Cleveland.
talking about? Do you understand what he's saying?
I get
Let me
what he's
finish.
saying.
Let me finish.
I get
I'm
what
lost.
he's saying.
This is
but
this
like,
is what the
loud.
tweet said. This is
But
what
hold-
the tweet said. Cleveland disturbance, West 97th and Lorraine. 2 female prostitutes and 2 male customers arguing over turf. Not the fact that there's a prostitute sale going on,
it might not have
but the
been.
location of
It
turf.
might not have been, but they might have been arrested on priors. First off, I'm speculating. By the way, I'm
I'm
speculating.
just going based off these tweets, dude.
I just hope they're okay. I hope everybody's all right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to plug NEO
God bless the prostitutes.
/scan on Twitter because it's funny as fuck.
Yeah, we want the best for everybody over here.
Kevin, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel awkward that I'm not wearing pants?
No, I actually
No.
forgot that you weren't even wearing pants.
Exactly.
It's so natural
You
that
know what would be more
no one would
awkward?
ask anything. I don't think. What's that, Chris? Crip?
Well, there's a bit
Chris
you
Crip.
know that
Chris
maybe occurs on the show.
Yeah.
Even though this
you mean
is
the reason I
first
took my pants
episode.
off for easy access?
Yeah,
Aye,
easy
aye.
access to your genitalia, so you could enjoy yourself while we participate in the bit.
Is Jeannie coming over?
No.
Oh,
Who?
Jeannie. You know Jeannie from that party. You know, she wore that 70s outfit, woke me up at like 3 in the morning, playing funk music. You know Jeannie. I know you know Jeannie. You've met her at least a couple of times. Kevin, have you met Jeannie?
Sure. Yeah, I rubbed a bottle and it came out or something.
Hi, number
That's
one.
number-
First reference.
no, that's
first
two.
reference.
That's
It's
two.
actually the second. You're right.
I made
You're right.
one. I know I made one earlier. Very
Second
methodically.
reference.
I didn't reference anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly.
I didn't reference anything, bro.
All right, way to blatantly call it out. Thanks, Chris. Now we got to cut that whole thing.
No, we
cut
don't.
that part out.
Fucking hold on. You don't even know what you just said, cuz.
I do know
Say
what
it
I
again.
said. No, I said
What
it,
did you
and I'm going
say?
to say it again. Ready? Cut that part out.
Okay.
Welcome back to the podcast. We got clips for you, that ass. We're
It's
gonna
some
play three
very
clips.
some
Kevin.
very special clips.
Way to read the room.
And
First off, that is
off,
beautiful.
I mean, here's the thing that happened because the last episode we did was kind of the pilot episode, and I had like I'm gonna just say what I had. I had a very obese woman pleasuring herself, and I took that theme.
You're missing a very valid point, by the way. The fanny pack. You're missing the fanny pack.
She had
Oh
a
my
fupa.
God.
She had a fupa made
He
out of her
said
body
the word
fat,
fanny pack.
and it looked like a fanny pack.
Dude, you weren't wrong. The second you said it, watching that video, immediately I was like, that's it.
Is
That's
that your
the word.
clip right there? How many?
Hold on.
Nick-
No, I
Nicholas,
got to get over here. Hold
Nick,
on.
get
hold on.
over here.
Let my pantsless ass.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
You're fine. You're fine.
No, I'm not. There we go. Now I'm fine.
Wait
Here
a
we go.
minute.
We got to start us off. We're gonna try to figure out of
Hello?
all these clips that
Okay,
we're playing.
you're good.
Nicholas, your microphone works. We're gonna figure out
Chris told me
which.
to talk.
We're gonna have
Sorry.
3 clips right now, and we're gonna try to figure out the best of the worst of all these clips.
What are the clips particularly?
Well, should I read the titles of all the clips to start?
No.
No,
Just
no,
what
no.
is the context of the clips?
What are
that
we
we're
doing?
Watching?
What's
Well, here's what we're gonna pick the worst. We're gonna get the grossest. We're gonna go crazy, and we're just gonna try to find some pornos that are not very appealing, and then we're gonna have to, as a crew, we're gonna have to figure out which one would be the most appealing out of these unappealing videos.
So basically, what you're saying is, we're gonna pick the best porn out of the worst porn the three of us
Yes.
could find.
And the worst porn wins because it's the worst, and that's the goal.
Yeah,
I
like
think so. It
not
doesn't
to-
have to be the goal.
not to Chris-splain here,
Go
but
on.
imagine you're fucking the only person in the world, and there's 3 porns that you could watch, and those 3 porns are what we are going to watch. And then you had to pick
That's what we're gonna see right
which
now.
one. Honestly, which one do
So-
you enjoy more? Like the other 2 are fucking trash, and the one that you pick is like the one that you could really
Out of
rub
the
one out to.
Well, hold on.
So
the
that's
way I
what
look
we're really
at
going to
this,
decide.
because we
Desperation.
tend to think
It is fucking desperation.
as humans. Hold on.
Poor.
As humans, we tend to think in very sporadic thoughts. So like, the idea is you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, it's random awful porn videos. They probably just all went off in separate directions and searched the strangest things that, the first thought that pops into your head. No,
And you're probably right.
we,
Oh.
at least I, put some thought into mind and thought, what is a good general word to use when searching for crazy out there porn? That
And we'll get there, but the first video that we had
I had
today,
a keyword myself.
so you and I were on the same thought. Okay,
You need something to start with.
correct.
Okay,
Kevin's
so-
not wrong.
This one for if we had a listener who wanted to listen along, watch along. This
So,
one is from.
You
What do you
picked
want,
it?
Chris?
You picked it.
I'll
This is-
fucking murder you.
You picked this clip.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can
All
you
right.
full
Sorry
screen
to
it?
nose laugh.
We'll start with this. We'll start with
What's
this.
the
We'll
title?
move on. This one is from Motherless.com, and the title is "Chubby BBW Tranny with Micro Penis."
Oh.
CurvyTS.com.
Dude, hold on, I can't see it.
All right, so
All right.
the
She's
video
got
shoots
like
photos and has
some
fun.
Cortana kind of haircut, but it's like really long on the one side, and it's dyed purple. But she's got like brown, black hair,
Dude, this is
and she is
Is she muscular?
No,
to
hold
you?
on. Every time
That's
I
fat.
go, hold on. First
Oh.
and foremost, more so than anything, every time I go to Great Clips, this is one of the
At
people
Great
on
Clips.
the chair. This is one of the people on the chair.
Wearing stockings and rubbing their thighs.
They don't do the rubbing their thighs part, but the first part's usually accurate.
Fishnet stockings. How many? What do you think? 250, 300 pounds? What
Oh,
are we
dude,
looking
this
at?
is easily 315.
315.
She is an excellent hair cutter.
335. I will say that is the general range of weight.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
She has a very bulky,
Trendy haircut,
vag.
bulky vag. Yep, that will happen.
Can I just say that fucking dimpled Ben Affleck chin is perfect. Like that's what I look for in everybody. Is Ben Affleck's
You're already
butthole
getting
chin.
hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
As you
There's
can
the
see.
titties. There's
Look,
the titties.
As you can see, my dick
There's
is
the
real
titties.
hard. That's why I didn't
Just-
wear pants.
Those are some curvy transsexual titties.
This is
That is late in the game.
this is
Nipple
gonna be
growth.
a no for me,
That is
dog.
that is late in the game nipple growth.
Randy Jackson says no.
Randy Jackson taps out right now.
As Simon Cowell, I will
Yikes.
say I
What's
can
the
easily
What's the
sit
next
here.
video?
No, dude, I can sit here and watch this.
Oh, Chris is starting to squirm.
Dude,
Maybe
I know.
he doesn't like it as much as he
It's
thought
just
he
So
did.
this is where
I'm
the,
where
here
did
you
that
go.
come from?
There's the MC.
Where did that come from?
The
Wait, has that
MP.
been a dude the whole time?
That's
is
the
that
MP,
a
bro.
dick?
That's that MP, dog. That micro penis, dog. Check out that micro penis.
Oh my
bro.
god, it looks like a shrimp.
Look at that MP, dog. Look at them nails. Look at them purple nails. Fiddling with that 1 centimeter
God
MP.
Damn it! It looks like
That's a
she
centimeter
has a
Peter, dude.
nutsack. He.
It looks
It
like
looks
in
like
the place of
They have a nutsack right here.
Yes,
but then
but the
like,
balls are gone.
tucks out
the balls
out
are
a,
gone.
a
Balls have
tiny
been
penis
absorbed.
and also a nutsack. So it's like there's 2 nutsacks there.
Look at that
This
monster.
is.
The flesh of
I
where
can-
the ball sack
I can
used
already say
It's
that
concave.
this is not the one
to
I
be.
would
So
pick.
hold on, can I ask? Is that just so tiny of a penis that it looks like that, or is that
It's buried in fat.
is that
God.
uncircumcised?
And they're using their 2 fingers just
Is
to...
it clipped? No, I need
No.
to know. Is it clipped?
No. Look. Dude,
I think yes. Actually, I think it
this is a tranny with a micro penis.
I-
This is not a
But
clitoris.
hold on, do they say circumcised
it
or
is.
uncircumcised? I
That is
need to know.
that is clearly
Again, Chris,
a
I
dude.
hate to ask you, but look,
It's clearly a dude.
Look,
Chris.
they're starting to get
That is
somewhere.
a very large.
Uh-oh. What happened, guys?
Oh.
What happened?
nothing.
No.
What just
Oh,
happened?
whoa!
Oh,
she
nipple
put-
suckers. Okay.
No, she put like door
He.
nub stoppers
Dude,
on
They? I
her.
think they
They.
is appropriate.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm
they.
going with he.
Hard to
They.
argue with they.
It's got. He-
Definitely identifies
There's
more feminine.
facial hair that has
but
been shaven.
5 o'clock shadow.
You
The
guys are
grunts-
assuming way too
The
much.
grunts are very.
Look at those titty suckers.
Come on,
Those
picture a
titty-
dude. Picture 5 o'clock shadow. on
Picture
the
a
neck.
fucking center on an O line with a fucking Skrillex
here's the
hairdo
proper
dyed
angle.
pink wearing
Look at that
fishnet
angle,
stockings.
though. Look at this
Picture-
angle. This is the.
They have
Joe Thomas fingering his micro.
Does it
penis.
get better than this, though?
They have traditional dork glasses without the center fucking tape on the glasses, and they
How long?
Their
They've got
penis
nipple
is
pumps.
inside of their
How
fat.
long is
it
this
doesn't
video?
stick out of their
and
body.
This is not
Dude,
the one I think.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the fanny pack is absorbing the dick.
She's
Like,
gonna
I
pull him
can't-
off. She's gonna pull him off.
I want to hear
Listen, listen.
He has like screw tops
Here goes.
on his. Yeah, go.
Listen.
the. Come
Here
on.
it goes. Get that dick ready.
Pop them off. I want to hear the.
Oh! Squeak! Squeak! Look at them. Look at them fat rolls. They're tits,
Dude.
allegedly.
That's just
That
that is.
noise.
That's not even.
Oh. Get him! Sorry.
Sorry. Hold on. Can you back that up a second?
Yeah, take it back. Just a hair. Just a hair.
Who said sorry and why?
Sorry.
Something we're not aware of happened.
It was the cameraman because he got too close.
Look at those fat rolls,
and
dude.
he tried to throw
a load
the
shot up onto
titty
his
suction device away and hit his camera hand. That's right next to him.
Do you guys like this video that I presented?
No,
I find it hilarious because it's definitely not great.
it is. I don't want to throw bias out there in comparison to the other videos that I know that are going to be played.
Look
But
at
this
that gut.
Is not
Look
the
at that
video
gut.
I would pick ever.
It's not
If
my
I had
wheelhouse.
one porno and I had this video, I would throw this video away.
All right, well, there's a picture of mine.
So I've seen this picture a couple times because Kevin has secretly put it up, and I just saw it up there. But this one is now Nicholas's video.
Okay,
that he
so
presented. And it is titled.
My video is Young and Reckedless, as in WRECKEDLESS. Wrecked.
What's the website? I've never heard of this website.
XNXX. They are very good about having.
Heard of them before?
They
Never
have-
been there.
Really?
Never
Well,
done
you're
that.
welcome.
This is new to me. 20th year anniversary.
They're very
How
good
is
about-
this new to Kevin?
I don't know.
I-
They're 20 years old.
Believe me,
well,
I'll
hold
take
on.
notes.
Before we
Yeah.
start
This
the
ain't
video,
good.
Kevin,
Sure.
before we start, I just want to point out if you're looking for
Wow.
niche,
What a
things.
screen cap.
they're very good about having categories, and you can just subcategory 3 or 4 times before you actually get to what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And
For
you
your
can-
porno.
So, if you're looking for a chick wearing a dog collar that happens to have fucking
Mustard on her toes.
pigtails and a fucking
Something like that.
is wearing handcuffs, you can get all of those things together.
On
dude, I get that
xxpiss.com.
it's-
Was it XNSX?
I'm not trying to give a glaring fucking recommendation to people looking for any sort of pornography, but you can find what you're looking for on XNXX.
And also
not a sponsor.
Brought to you by OnlyFans because, guys, if you don't
that
have
is a
Only-
screen cap.
I'm
on
gonna
the
go
thing.
ahead.
But Nick, not to
Do you want to plug them?
not to.
Do you want
bash
to plug
you
your
Sure.
people?
I didn't
of the
realize
porn
this was an
website.
OnlyFans until right now
But
because my research was I saw the preview. Chris, I know you're trying to get there. Give me a second.
It's too late. I'm gonna make a "you don't have pants" joke. You don't have pants on joke.
Thank you for derailing the show.
That's
Take
terrible.
a drink. Hey, take a drink.
Yeah, give me a drink here. Thank you.
All right.
Those
Are we ready for this?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
go
did not
ahead.
know
Sorry.
mine was an OnlyFans thing, but
That's where it came.
OnlyFans
That's the source.
Siswet19. Congratulations.
SysWet19. If you guys want to have more information on this video, guys, here we go.
All right. So it looks like
I'm not mad at this
cowgirl.
angle.
There's a couple knees
We-
there, so it looks like
We got a
3
good
people.
foot. We got a good foot camera view. What's going on here?
Fan
What
of the
was
foot?
that noise?
Wow.
What is that though? Is that an alien dragon dick?
I think
Is that
that's
a
a dragon
giant
dildo.
tattoo gun? Why
Yes.
are there brass knuckles?
dude.
You know what? To be honest with it is a giant dildo. That's a lot of prolapse
There we
asshole.
go.
She just popped her
There's some
prolapse
fluid.
asshole out 13 seconds into this video.
Oh, my
Dripping
God.
fluid.
There's a lot of fisting. There's a lot of rope tying.
This is not bad at all.
Looks like
I will easily pick this shit way over
Wait,
mine.
what
dude.
about this? Hold on.
Okay.
It's already
So
decided.
this was the screen cap, but it's a
Is that inside
nice
of her?
young lady.
That
Holy
whole thing is
shit.
inside of her.
Is
spread
that
over.
her stomach or is that the giant fake cock and that's
I
making her
think
stomach
that's
like-
the thing because you saw it expand out.
She had a giant dildo
Pull it
attached
out,
to her
bitch.
stomach, and she just shoved it in. There's a lot of fisting
The
going
girl
on
got
in this video.
stockings. She's tied up. It's not that bad of a video, honestly. Like that girl, she's in
See,
shape.
this part's hot.
There's
there's-
a lot going on here, Kevin. Maybe
You
maybe
lose,
it's
bro.
okay.
Well, hold on,
Maybe it's okay
because
for you, but I'm
you
just
could
like,
make
there's
the
too
argument
mu- there's
some
like
of
just
this
too much
seems
going
great,
on.
Look
but
at this.
there is
that
way
girl,
too
she's
much.
cute.
Yeah.
There's
Look
a
at
lot
that girl.
going on here.
They're attractive
from me.
women. Look at what's
But
happening.
if this is what you're into, this is what you're
The
into.
argument. well,
but that's-
you could make that
dude,
about any
she
one of
is
them.
two
like-
fists in the asshole
She's
right
trying.
The prolapse.
Oh.
now. She's opening up the flower. She's opening up her flower.
A prolapsed anus is opening up the flower. Fuck that. No.
Come on, this is beautiful.
No,
No.
it's not.
What are you talking about?
She is plummeting the tips of her toes up to her heel of her foot.
She's not bad
into
looking,
this
though.
other woman's
Yeah,
No,
bad
she is
looking.
not a
cavity.
bad-looking chick, but
You
dude,
lose.
she
But
is
that is a lot going on in this specific area.
Dude.
scientifically accurate. That is not natural to have a foot in your fucking ass.
But perhaps evolution developed us this way.
No.
No,
Now,
she's
somebody
ruining her
else is
asshole.
also-
I do
She
believe.
is fucking destroying her body.
Yeah.
Is this
for the
even
sake
real?
of
The
your
asshole.
Is this
fucking
even real?
clumsy.
I'm not even mad though. She's an attractive woman, dude. She's in shape.
That person is footing their insides. They're playing
I can
footsie
oh
with her
my
intestines.
God.
I can see
You
their foot in her stomach.
Oh my
Yeah, it's so far in that you can see the tips of the toes
Yeah.
where like the bottom
This
of the
is
ass.
great, man.
God.
Send me this in my personal
Your
email.
DMs?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Your DMs?
You
Yeah,
want me
I'll
to
take this
you want me
video.
Wow.
to text this to you?
I think Kevin knows what he's voting for right now.
There's
because
no. I mean, honestly, you're supposed to find bad videos here.
if Kevin's got his mind made up right now, I'm pretty sure
This is night and day,
my
dude.
clip
Get out
my
of here.
clip is not gonna my
oh
clip is not gonna
my
sway Kevin.
God! So just so everyone knows,
She's baking bread. She's attempting to like develop the dough
they
inside
put
of like
that
a
in
tight
slow
hemisphere.
mo. They put that prolapse in
Dude,
slow
like,
mo.
how-
It was the sun came out and the rose budded in the sunlight.
Oh, this got hot. Hot.
There's like a dentist chair with
Hot-
like a lot of leg straps.
blonde or
attached to it.
brunette. Okay, I lose because you can just loop this last part and it's perfect.
There's been nothing wrong the entire time, guys.
I'm not a big fan.
This
of
is
prolapse.
like good
Okay, but
porn.
Prolapsing
Nicholas,
freaks me out.
The brightness on that last frame.
The
could've been
foot in the
lower.
asshole
Yeah.
isn't. Oh, that's a lot of feet in the ass, though.
There's a lot
Now-
of
That's like
anal
3.
penetration.
Is
happening
how many
here.
of those feet are going into her?
2.
And
What's
now,
the-
and now she put a
like,
blue pickle.
There's one foot with a
That's a-
condom on for
That's a
some
Dr.
reason.
Scholl's
And there's
fucking.
a Dr. Scholl's insert as well. But then there's
Ooh,
like
that's a
tiny,
doctor tool.
There's like a
They're
tiny
peering
little
in her pussy
vibrator
hole.
for no reason.
They,
Like, there's
they
so
took
much
like
going
a
on.
doctor clinical thing to open her pussy up, and you could look inside like clinically into her pussy.
See that one, I'm not so.
This whole thing has been great, Chris Gales. Is this Chris
That's-
Gales?
No,
This Nick?
that's not mine.
Oh, this is
Mine
Nick.
loses.
Yeah, that's my.
Nick,
Like-
stop giving us good
like-
porn. It's supposed to be bad fucking porn.
Kevin,
dude.
I did
Can
not
I set
realize
mine up?
that you were into prolapse. Now
Yeah,
that I
dude.
know that, I can avoid that topic in the
Dude,
future.
look, those girls were in shape. Would you rather look at that or a fucking giant fat tranny with a micro penis?
It doesn't matter
what?
to me as long as they're getting off.
I disagree
Kevin, I
And
entirely.
in a non unnatural way.
Whose was
Like-
whose? Sorry.
You can
Who's the
shove
freak?
shit in any hole you have, but when you start bringing your organs outside of your body, I start to freak out a little bit.
It's a
like
little
that's my
rough.
thing.
So hold on, don't play it yet.
That last
Can
one
you go
was
back?
mine.
Can
The
you go
first
back?
one was Kevin's.
So yeah, I would vote against Kevin's, and honestly, like I might find more appealing in yours, Nick.
Obviously.
So I'd have to vote yours right now.
Well, no, by loop rule, yes, because that whipping I didn't know was in there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have picked this video.
So, Nick, you lose as of now, but we're going to
Yes.
find out who.
But-
oh, dude, no, I guarantee.
loses
Out of
will
all
leave.
of them,
Who-
because of that small whipping section, we're all gonna pick mine and just loop that part.
No, I'm not. I'm not too much into whipping. Hold on.
the whole thing was great, Nick.
So-
Stop being so
No,
humble.
like,
that was a great video.
That's not me being humble. That's me telling you how I feel
I was
about
fighting off of my dick getting hard the entire time.
with me on the couch with no pants. Kevin,
I
that is true testosterone and
look,
being a
I
hetero
was in tunnel
man.
vision looking at
You
your
didn't
video.
give a
It was
fuck.
not bad at all, bro.
I didn't feel weird until I realized I was leaning closer to Nick with no pants off than I am Kevin. God, why do you gotta grab my knee?
What are you
like
talking
that?
about?
Come on.
Chris Gales, what do you got
Come on.
loaded in the
So-
clip right now?
Hey, but look,
So listen. All right.
It's your
nothing.
turn, Chris
All right.
Gales.
Ni-
Time for you to
Nick's-
shine.
Nick's was a lot of weird, but
Yeah.
there was more attractiveness going on than Kevin's video, so I might
took
vote
a
for that
game.
more.
What's the source?
Now-
What do we got?
Have you ever played like cards and thought you had a good hand, and then somebody else just crushes you with like a ridiculous hand?
oh, dude, I don't care if I lose.
It sucks if you lose when you think you have a good hand.
The art of the
And
gamble
this-
is the art of the gamble.
This video to me was like I think I got a really good. I got 2 jacks going into this game, somebody else has 2 aces, and you both had 2 aces. My video probably is not going to be as good as your 2. But my video...
You forget about
I
the
searched-
pocket ace I have.
Yeah. You both had pocket aces. My video, I Googled, found the first thing, and I thought it was... I watched 5 seconds of it, and I was like, this is the one. And it's on Pornhub, and it's called Ball Paddling.
You
and
need
the
to really
still,
start branching off of Pornhub.
It was just the first... Dude, it was immediately the first video I saw. So this dude's got a rubber band around his
Hold on.
nutsack,
Quiet,
right?
quiet.
And this lady...
What's a band?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out
There's
what's
a
in the
ping
background.
pong paddle, and he has the rubber band around his nutsack.
Ouch.
And she just keeps hitting it back.
That
and
is
forth.
the biggest dick to ball ratio I think I could have ever seen.
He does have tiny balls. I don't know if he does seem to be.
Dude,
enjoying it or
everything's
not.
turning purple from the base of his dick down because of the rubber band. I think hold on. I think you overplayed your hand before in this game, and this doesn't hit me as hard. I've seen worse than this before.
It was kind of boring, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't
enjoyed
jerk
it.
off
That's how
to it,
desensitized
but
I
like
am.
I don't care. Like I
His
could
balls
watch,
were getting slapped lightly with the fucking ping pong
It
paddle.
looked like it
If
was
we're
big
playing-
fucking deal.
if we're playing video we're gonna watch over and over again, I pick this one every time because
Oh,
that's
man.
just funny to me. Whereas, like jerking off, it doesn't work for me. But I
thought
could-
she
I
hit it
would
a
watch
lot
that
harder.
video.
I
I
thought
would
she was
watch that
hitting him
video
a
a
lot
million
harder
times.
when I looked at it the first time. That's my fault. I could have found a better video. I really went short on the homework side of it. But I thought
So what's the vote
It was
going
good.
on here?
I would have to vote for mine. It almost looked like lightly tapping.
Dude,
You want to jerk your pecker to that one?
Number 3. And yeah, I could
Yeah.
not find a redeeming quality about yours,
So,
Kevin.
if
And
the,
Not at all. Me neither.
Nick, like maybe I could find a still image of yours and be like, okay,
but it's not about the
but
still image.
mine
Nick's was great. There was a lot
It's
of
not about the still
was
image.
There were-
boring.
It's about the whole video.
Nick's
Yeah.
video
What would
had
you
some really
jerk
great
off?
content.
What
He
would
had-
you jerk off to?
Nick had
Nick.
some pretty good.
There were some females in there who I would rate a high score,
Oh, I understand.
higher than the fucking individual
I'm not
that
gonna
I
lie to
pulled
you.
up.
I went in as blind as you did to the actual video.
You did horrible this week.
I
Nick.
did, because I saw a prolapsed body part coming out of a
I'll
body,
jerk off to
lot
that
of
right now, bro.
prolapse in
and
your
I
video.
was not a fan. So, like, that's the guttural instinct I
Right
went
now.
with. But, like, I could make the argument I would pick mine if we're doing strictly jerk off material.
Yeah. You'd pick
Yeah.
your own?
I would
You
pick
would
my
pick
own.
your own.
Yikes.
I would just
I feel like I
fucking
got to
put
pick
on loop.
my own because it was so bad. But there may be more redeeming qualities in your video than both mine.
No.
and Kevin's
Here's the thing.
right
I
now.
could put the fucking girl when she was up on the fucking dentist chair thing getting whipped.
Yeah.
I could put that on repeat.
Yeah,
and I'd be
there's
like,
some-
ooh,
There's
because
some
that's
freezes or some.
it
gifts
wasn't
there.
so fucking intense. It was like scary. So it was like, I could fucking rub one out to that. That's fine.
You did all right. You did bad, but
Uh,
I did worse. I think I win this week because
Well, hold on.
Nobody is gonna pick yours.
I do think that you win this week strictly because his video, Chris's video of the balls getting slapped with a fucking ping
It
pong
was just a
paddle.
paddle. I swear.
I could
she
watch
was
that on
swatting-
YouTube all day if they would allow nudity. That would be funny as fuck to me to watch.
I thought
it's not for jerking off purposes, but just I could sit there and go, I could see why that makes someone uncomfortable. Whereas yours, I could just sit there and go, replay,
That's just occurring right now.
replay,
Like,
replay.
I swear there was a clip in there where she was like full on like swatting the shit out of them, and that didn't occur at all. It was just all a ping pong paddle.
Your theory
I
of
thought I saw something different, and it made me laugh
You
for
got
5
something to say,
fucking
Gavin?
minutes when I watched it.
yeah, it was a Tough
Mine
pick,
sucked.
but I mean,
Mine sucked.
it
I feel like
it
I
was
should
tough
just
between
lose
the
because
worst.
mine sucked.
But I don't know. Nick's was wonderful. I
Nick's was pretty wonderful.
I would gladly
For
jerk
one
off to
moment,
that
mine was wonderful. The
No,
rest,
for many moments.
well, the prolapsing, I can't.
Guys,
do.
look it up yourselves and you determine the answer.
yeah, dude.
Bottom
do we
line
have a,
is that I had the worst this week, and I think I deserve praise for the worst.
do we have a plug for Nick's video?
Yeah, Young and Recordless on XNXX. If you literally go to xnxx.com and search Young and Recordless, YOUNG space AND space R. Oh nope, WR ECKLEDNESS. Young and Recordless.
You'll find the video.
You'll find the video. Literally, to look it up on the laptop. That's all I did.
What number video was it in?
It was the
Like,
first,
it the
it's
third
number
one,
one,
or- okay,
very
okay.
top. That might have changed,
Really
but just
important.
just hover your mouse over the fucking picture that shows up, and just wait for the prolapsed anus, and you'll know you found the video.
Nick, I think I have to explain this one thing real quick. Is you're supposed to pick a video that you think that we wouldn't find attractive.
That's what I did based on my own personal.
Yeah, you gotta
preference.
get gross or something.
No. My problem is that I went with my personal preference and not your guys's. I assumed
that could be a thing. We might run into that.
right,
thing.
and that's
you
kind
know.
of the thing about like when I
Yeah, we're discovering each other.
when I make
guys.
mention of like kink shaming with this, I'm like, like I don't want to alienate someone else by saying like I don't like this thing.
Your stuff sucks, but mine doesn't suck.
Yeah, and I don't want to be like that because we have preferences. We're fucking people. Like everybody's different, so yeah, we're not all fucking snowflakes, but we all have like different things that make our dicks or hard or
Speak for
our pussies
yourself.
fucking wet. Like shit makes us run different. Like I'm gonna find parts of that video okay, and parts of your video okay for other reasons, and parts
You
of your
lose
video
though,
okay for other
but
reasons.
you lose.
Dude, I
Yup.
fully accept
You lose.
the loss this week.
You lose.
I will come back stronger next week.
You,
Try.
You
Try
had
harder.
an attractive thing to jerk off to.
I
Yeah.
did.
Mine.
I didn't. I
mine
didn't fully
sucked.
watch the video, so I'm gonna make sure that throughout the week I do my research correctly, and I'm gonna make sure it's something that's gonna make you both go, I'm not comfortable.
Make it gross.
Yeah, I think I should too. Though there were not many redeeming qualities about mine. There was no like dick jerking going on to go. Like,
Yours-
okay, that's what I'll.
Yours, I would
I'll
never jerk
find.
off to though.
Yeah, it was just like a quick like GIF that you'd find on Reddit.
I would almost say yours rivals Kevin's. Strictly because I would watch yours on YouTube if they would allow nudity, because I would literally love to watch someone take a fucking ping pong paddle to the nuts.
That's just
Was that a redhead dude? Didn't it look like?
Yes,
Hashtag
he had
comedy.
ginger pubes,
He had
but that
ginger
didn't matter.
pubes.
his brain.
But they were sparse. They weren't like a full set of pubes.
Oh, dude, you mean like mine? It's not like fucking Chewbacca's growing on his nutsack. No,
You don't
but-
got the Chewbacca pubes.
dude, I've got some bad.
You got a Chewbacca pubes?
Yeah,
Nick's got like
You got a
fucking
forest?
full on dude.
dude,
Nick's got a
it's-
forest and a half. Of
if
pubes.
lice, if pubic lice grew down there, if I had crabs, they would have a forest to fucking just keep having children in. Like I would never find them.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's bad. I need to fucking take care of it, but it is what it is.
Nick is pubic hair with a nickname attached to it.
All right, that needs to be bleeped. Mark it a little bit before 149, 145. There is a little bit of a fucking issue for the audio for me, because I'm trying not to have my last name in
Fuck.
it. Way to go, Chris, you little bitch.
I'm gonna bleep that one too.
Welcome back to the podcast.
We're the wacky
We're back.
faggots.
Hey, the wacky faggots, and here's the weather. It looks like there's fiery tornadoes of water spinning into your local neighborhood. I hope you have gallons and gallons of basement area to hide in and sleep in. And once you're hiding and sleeping in your sleep, you can play hide and go sleep in your sleep. And you seek each other while you're hiding and seeking in your sleep. And if you lose the game, then you might not wake up
Fuck.
because you'll die.
I don't want to die.
This podcast is brought to you by playing hide and seek in your dreams. Back to the
Wow.
podcast.
Welcome back to your
That
dream.
sounds great.
Tell them what they won.
They won AIDS.
Fuck yeah. Well, fucking kill them all.
All right.
Now got AIDS.
Now that we're
Okay.
done covering the edgy shit, though, like,
Yeah.
I know I lost. I'm gonna do better next week. I promise.
Yeah, I got to do more research into mine. Mine was just like mine's almost like garbage and a throwaway because there was just like not too much to go on anyway. But you guys had a lot of like time and quality.
I did
into
not
your
have time.
videos.
I did not have a lot of time.
You had the most time. Your video took up the most time. And there was a lot more time of prolapse asshole in
Hold
your
on.
video than my video had
Hold
length.
the phone. I did not have that much time because I'm the only one out of all of us that is an essential worker, and therefore,
Okay.
Hey,
I have-
welcome
I mean,
back.
I mean, time.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. And here we go. Here goes the podcast.
that's fair.
Fuck yeah.
I can't even argue with that. Everybody, welcome back. There was some trailing off. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm going to do better next week. I promise you
too.
I will find something that will make these two not too happy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay doing amazing as always. So you expect
Making money.
nothing less. Expect nothing less.
I'm going to continue fucking off like I normally do.
And you're going to lose again next week.
Yeah,
I say again,
I should
but
do.
I'm the loser this week. Boo.
I should do more research. Not that I want to do more research, but it would be better overall to find a, more non-enjoyable video to watch. 'Cause that's what that bit is about.
I mean, you don't got to call me out like that.
What, yours was enjoyable? Dude,
To
yours,
you two, yes.
yours was not enjoyable. None of the videos were enjoyable. It is just most likely to pick in a apocalyptic scenario.
Look, I already
Of 3 videos that I had
already
to jerk
blew
off
my
to.
load on Nick's video, and now I'm just tired.
Like,
so
I
could
wouldn't-
we end this podcast?
None
Yes.
of the videos.
2 minutes ago.
I nutted.
Yeah, we
3,
should have
5
like.
minutes ago.
Yeah. Kevin came and he needs to change his
I
undies.
need to take a nap.
I lost.
Have a sandwich.
Goodbye,
All
everybody.
right. Goodbye, everybody.
Peace.
Enjoy yourself. Thanks for listening. If you listened, this is the first podcast that we have ever recorded, so we really enjoyed doing it. And I'm trailing off, but that's just because I'm Chris-plaining. And if you've listened to any other podcasts up until now, you'll know that I perhaps I Chris-plain a little often. But it's just when I like to go off and really get. If I don't describe it the way that I feel like I need to, then I'm going to use every single word. And so I just want to describe to everybody that this is the first podcast we've ever done. If you ever decide to listen to this one,
Could you
again, we
just
really enjoy it.
fucking land the ship?
All right, go ahead. Click the button. Thanks, everybody.